Speedrunning in games is probably the most difficult thing that anyone can ever do when it comes to gaming, aside from playing something like Elden Ring with no weapons whatsoever. It's a very hard task, and you have to have the patience of a saint, as well as the reaction time of the Flash in order to get the optimal speedrun so that you can break a world record. Now, personally, I've never done speedrunning before. I'm pretty sure that if I did do it, I'd probably mop the floor with everyone. I'm just that good, and no need to show any proof on that. You can pretty much take my word for it since I'm a very honest person. And if you're still doubting me, you can come check out for yourself. I stream here and on Twitch almost every day, playing games and also doing art streams now, so stop on by if you want. It's a fun time, we get to chat, hang out, and overall just have a good time. But it's been over a week since Silksong came out, and people are already breaking the game by speedrunning it and beating it in a little over an hour. When I played Silksong, it took me that amount of time in order to get past either a single area or a single boss. Now, as I'm recording this, the current world record holder is Blue SR for beating Silksong in an hour and 8 minutes and 15 seconds. That's fucking nuts. I don't know what kind of pain and suffering he went through in order to want to play Silksong again and try and speedrun it so that he can get a world record. That baffles me. I was losing my goddamn mind, about to piss and shit because I was so pissed off all the damn time. I mean, like, fucking look at this. He got to Grandmother Silk in an hour and 6 minutes. I don't know what kind of crack he's on, but that is the most insane shit and well respected. I have to give my hats off to that guy because he is doing what no man would be willing to do after playing Silksong one time. Now, I did play Silksong on stream and I did finish the main quest after a few more hours of dying and losing my mind with the down attack over and over again with the pogoing. It was atrocious. My playstyle was all over the place. Nothing really clicked in until I got like the Reaper crest and got all the upgrades for it with all the masks that I had to find all over the place, especially with upgrading my silk and all that. This guy didn't do any of that. He pretty much played the game on the hardest difficulty, essentially, by not getting any mask upgrades, and he kept the silk pretty much at the base level. I gotta wonder what kind of patience this guy has to where he would want to go through this. I think this guy should get a Medal of Honor just for sticking out through this like a champ, and he pretty much mastered the whole combat system essentially within days. I couldn't master any of the combat with a week of doing it because I kept plunging myself to my death every single time I tried to go through a parkour section or a pogo maneuver. The game is that hard, and I know there are updates that came around saying how they were trying to make things easier on some certain boss fights, like with Morrowind and Sister Splinter. I didn't get to experience any of those boss fights because I didn't want to go back and try them, but I'm sure this made things a lot easier for him essentially, because I think when I was looking at some of the speedrun that he does, he ends up getting some of the upgrades, but then he's able to skip certain boss fights by getting into certain frames that'll bypass any of that stuff, so he can just leave whenever he wants to and get the upgrade no matter what. Here, I got a little play-by-play pulled up so you can kind of see what he did. I have to put it at a low speed just so he can kind of catch everything. So right here is fourth chorus. You get this boss after you get the float ability. So this is him right now. He's running up and he's moving so fast that he's able to bypass the cutscene, go into the next frame, and he ends up dying here. But what he does, he puts him right back here at this area, and because it didn't, register the fact that he went through, it kind of just broke the game to where he can just leave essentially and not have to fight this boss. But it's really amazing to see how these people find these kind of exploits. I know it's like a whole community thing. I know there's probably threads on Reddit about it or just in Discord servers in general. So there's a lot of care and research that goes into these kind of things, which is really cool. I like how the community has something to bond together over by trying to find certain skips and certain stuff, avoiding certain paths, and figuring out the mechanics of a game, how it works, because the game is still fun. I still really enjoyed it. I think it's such a fun game, but it is atrociously hard, especially if you've never played like Hollow Knight or a Metroidvania game before. It's like walking into the pits of hell every time you load up a new area of the map. You're gonna suffer no matter what you do. I honestly think that these game developers should hire speedrunners to play their games That way they can search for different exploits or anything like that. I think it'd be a really cool thing to see how speedrunners can just get a job quality testing games, seeing if they can get through any bugs or anything. That would be kind of cool, but it also kind of get rid of the fun now that I think about it. So congrats to Blue SR. He's really doing something that I would never do, and I don't plan on doing it. He sounds like a really cool guy. I'm glad he had fun playing this game. I'm glad everyone else is having fun playing it, even if it is difficult, and I'm happy the community is still thriving, especially after how difficult the game was whenever its initial release came out. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this because it was really cool, and I just love Silksong. I still think it's one of the best games I've ever played. I think you should definitely go play it. This is just really cool stuff. I'm happy to see things like this, so let me know what y'all think. One last thing before I end off, I'm just going to talk about the scheduling system that I'm going on right now. I'm going to be trying to stream every day. It's going to be the game streams as normal, and 2 days out of the week I'm going to be doing art streams. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing like the weekends where Saturday and Sunday are going to be art streams, or Friday, Saturday, or maybe I'll just split them up. That way it's like a nice gap. So maybe Tuesday, Friday. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think, or what you would prefer the art streams be on, because I don't know. I'm trying to make things work with everyone's schedule, because I like it when people come to the art streams. I think it's a really fun time. I think it's really nice to see everyone. So that's just the update I wanted to talk about. I won't keep rambling on, but yeah, let me know what y'all think about all this speedrun stuff. Thank you for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.